Romans. I was talking to a guy. I always call, I call them my boys. I'm my grandma, them my boys. I had a guy, he told me, he said, he didn't know. He said, Bryce, your son. I said, yeah. He said, Bryce, your son. He said, at twilight, I said, well, that's what his mama say. I ain't know if he had some evidence I ain't have or something. I told him one time, he had me again with the saying, like, Bryce, your son. Like, that's what his mama say. Like, unless you know something different, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think I had to say it more than one time, you know what I'm saying? You persistent like you asking or you telling, I mean, what you doing? Don't make me like no fool. And at that point, I'm going to go see Bryce's mama. And Bryce get to sing that song about how he a motherless child. All right, now. Y'all all right? Y'all all right? I'm going to tell y'all something, boy. Some of this stuff I have, woo. I know somebody told me they had to go do them a test and find out one of their kids wasn't there. Just a new one, too. They didn't look like them, so they took it and had a test. They decided to go get a test on it and found out it wasn't here. All I was waiting to hear for then was he was trying to tell me that he was on one of them clone phones. And he was, somewhere on the run. They're just going to go ahead and get a divorce. I said, all right, that's interesting. How many of y'all wouldn't get a divorce? I wouldn't. How many of y'all wouldn't get a divorce? I wouldn't. I found out my wife we had a new baby, and I found out my wife, it ain't mine. I wouldn't divorce my wife. I'd kill her. I wouldn't divorce her. That's too much. I look stupid in court trying to get a divorce from a dead woman. I'm only bound by how long as she live. So it's gonna be funny sitting in court hiring an attorney telling me I need to get a divorce, man. Where's she at? She dead. Like, well, sir, I'm just gonna be taking your money. So that's what I figured. I was just checking. Y'all all right? That's crazy today, boy. I don't know. There's a new generation out here now. I said, folk gotta know, boy, you bring that baby home. Something got to be crazy. I don't know what folks think about that. This is the new generation. Isn't that right? It's the dawning of the age of Aquarius or something. I don't know. Y'all remember that song? This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Y'all remember the Aquarius? My thing was hot. I want to be an Aquarius. I didn't know what money was. I never understood that back then. Y'all remember who remember that song, The Dawn of the Age? You remember from YouTube. How many of y'all grew up? You remember that? It was a white woman saying Aquarius was in January? February? January. What is he doing? In Mexico, it's in February. Then I want to be a Pisces. Y'all remember Dr. J playing that movie, The Pisces? It's the fish that saved piss. You seen it on YouTube. You saw it on a Blockbuster. You didn't see it when it came out. You were this big. Because I was that big. So you had to be like this. How many of y'all remember the fish that saved Pittsburgh? That thing was sick. See, a couple of hands by you, we remember it because we seen it when it came out. Now, I want to be a Pisces then. Now, do I know? I still don't know what money came in. But they had a song talking about them Pisces singing. I said, yeah, that would be one of them. They told me I was a Libra. I didn't know what that was. So a lot of this stuff, you still be trying to figure. Some of y'all how many of y'all try to live to try to act out what they tell you your horoscope is? How many of y'all used to do it? Yeah. They used to put that in newspapers so every day you know how to act. Today is your day to go out and get hit by a car. You live in somewhere ain't no cars. You live in a predominantly Amish neighborhood. Ain't no car, and you go somewhere and find a car just you can fulfill your horoscope. It's bad. People find that chewing gum, Fu Manchu, the orange. Y'all remember that little orange? You rip it out and that thing got a horoscope, have something on the back. How many of y'all remember the Fu Manchu? It's orange. The little skin, you tear it open, it's got the paper wrapped around the gum, you open it up, it's written in Chinese, you can read it. Let me ask you, is Japanese, Chinese writing similar? If you can read one, you can read the other one? You can't. They change it. Character. Something different. So it's similar, same writing, but they mean something different, depending on where you're at. All right. I ain't know, at least I know. If I want to call Bruce Lee somebody's name, I'm going to put it in Japanese. He read that joke going to whop you up real good. But just look at how much stuff people just got us with. Fortune cookies. I used to open them, look, then they start sticking lotto numbers on the back. Yeah. You know, that's how they start getting a nigga. They say, well, you know, put number nigga play lotto. They did. But anything, that's how they got up at the fortune cookie. First we used to read the fortune. When I was a little kid, we'd open them cookies to be so good. I don't know who started cooking them. Messed them up. Then you open them, you be like, you read it, you never understand. I think, did you say Confucius say? Did you say Confucius say? I don't know who is Confucius, but nigga named Fusion. Con in the front of it. Do I really care what he say? Confusion say. Why am I worried about what somebody that's confused said? Y'all all right? I don't know why people so prideful at all these different things, but a lot of stuff messed up our people. I don't know. I just think about how, you know, we got ourselves messed up. Typically because they put us in places where we're out-dominated, and it's just natural that we succumb to everybody else's ailments. Sin is an ailment. It's a sickness and disease. And what winds up happening, as soon as we get into contact with these people, our immune systems are not strong enough to where we have the antibodies that we can resist. No matter how close they get, we don't learn how to resist. That's what hurt us. Weak immune system. Okay, we know the season changing. How we been dressing for the summer? Like boots? You said who? High school? Not really. Less clothing, yeah. Short sleeves, some of them maybe shorter pants, no socks, a lot of stuff because you're trying to stay cool. But now the season changing, you have to start looking at changing your dress. Now that again, you start doing other things to try to build up your immune system because you know typically what comes with the winter? Colds. They're going to call common because it's shared. Reasons to call common, shared by men. Then you got what happens with cold? Flu. What happens from flu? Pneumonia. Pneumonia, you're going to deal with water on the lungs, which eventually once the lungs fill with water, they collapse. That's how people, how many of y'all not weren't familiar how you die with pneumonia? Typically what happens when you get pneumonia, you start to get water on the lungs. So once the lungs start to get water, it becomes hard to breathe, so you're taking shorter breaths. So what happens is the lungs are filling up with water. Now at this point, what happens, a lot of times people see your lungs collapse. Your lungs not designed to hold water, designed to hold air. So now what winds up happening, the lungs wind up collapsing because of too much water, and then you wind up dying. So for those that got the fear of dying, when you know this coming, what do? How many of y'all don't want to die? Okay, wintertime's coming, cold. Where cold leads to? Flu. Where does flu go? Pneumonia. What happens from pneumonia? Death. Real close to death. So how many of y'all afraid of dying? So how many of you would do something to try to keep or prevent from dying that way? Okay, that's it. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Listen to the book. Other one get me Barashit, Genesis they call it. So I had to have these talks with y'all. Y'all know why? Because I ain't going to be with y'all forever. So a lot of this stuff y'all going to have to go back, you're going to get, you're going to have to remember. Y'all, yeah, a lot of stuff, it was just like stuff my dad told me. I didn't pay attention. I thought I didn't to a lot of stuff until after he passed and you realize just how valuable certain things he told me was. A lot of things I hated about him, I came to respect later. Because I understand better once I got mature and got in position, realize some decisions you made, you have to be willing to go all the way and stand with them. Y'all got it? So it's best to make sure you are as informed as you can possibly be to lessen the chance and margin of error by being more informed. Y'all got me? All right, let's see what happens. Byron, he got me Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Owen got me Romans chapter 2. I would look at 2 and 6. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime, were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
See, that's what we want. That we, through patience, comfort of the scriptures, might have
Hope.
hope. Okay. Let's see what happened in the book of Barashit, chapter 2 at verse 6. Then we'll look at, I guess, scenarios, I guess they would call them. Al-Aha, Dabarim, Deuteronomy. See if it's, I don't know, let's see. Why? I don't know, let's see. Listen to the book.
But there went up a mist from the rocks, and watered the whole face of the ground.
What happened?
And Yahuwah Elohim formed each of the dust of the ground,
What did it do?
and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life,
And what happened?
and each became a living nephash.
That's good. What happened?
And Yahuwah Elohim planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the east whom he had formed. And out of the ground made Yahuwah Elohim to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight, and told for food, the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of Ta'ub and Rosh. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted, and became into 4 heads.
Let me make it verse 16.
And
Same
Yahuwah
book.
Elohim commanded the east, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of Ta'ub and Rosh thou shalt not eat of it. For in the yom that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die.
That's good. Pick me up at 3 and 1. Listen.
Now the Nachash was more subtle than any beast of the field,
Now the serpent was more subtle. Listen.
which Yahuwah Elohim had made.
What happened?
And he said unto the Ashah, Yea, hath Elohim said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden.
Yeah.
And the Ashah said unto the Nachash, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden,
Yeah.
but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden,
Tell me what happened.
Elohim hath said, Ye shall not eat of it,
Yeah.
neither shall ye touch it,
Yeah.
lest ye die.
What happened?
And the Nachash said unto the Ashah, Ye shall not surely die, for Elohim doth know that in the yom ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open,
And what happened?
and ye shall be as Elohim,
Doing what?
knowing Ta'ub and Rosh.
What happened?
And when the Ashah saw that the tree was Ta'ub for food,
Y'all see what happened? When the Ashar, now when the woman saw that the tree was, what was it?
that the tree was Ta'ub for food,
And what else?
and that it was pleasant to the eyes,
Y'all hear what happened? And what else was it, Brandon?
and a tree to be desired to make one wise,
Tell me what happened.
she took of the fruit thereof and did eat,
Yeah.
and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat.
Pick me up at 2:16 again, please, Brandon. What verse you just left off at chapter 3?
I'm at verse 6.
All right, we'll hear 6 again. Let me hear 2 and 16 again, please.
And Yahuwah Elohim commanded the each, saying,
What did he say?
Of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat,
What happened?
but of the tree of the knowledge of Ta'ub and Rosh thou shalt not eat of it.
Why?
For in the yom that thou eatest thereof,
What happened?
thou shalt surely die.
What happened at verse 7 of the 3rd chapter?
Verse
3 and
6.
Verse 6, I'm sorry, 3 and 6. What happened?
And when the Ashah saw that the tree was Ta'ub for food,
When the woman saw the tree was good for food,
and that it was pleasant to the eyes,
to do what?
and a tree to be desired to make one wise,
What did she do?
she took of the fruit thereof and did eat,
And what happened?
and gave also unto her husband with her,
And what happened?
and he did eat.
And what happened?
And the eyes of them both were open,
And what did they do?
and they knew that they were naked,
And so what did they do?
and they sewed fig leaves together,
And then what?
and made themselves aprons.
And what else did they do?
And they heard the voice of Yahuwah Elohim walking in the garden in the cool of the yom.
Yeah.
And Adam and his Ashah hid themselves from the presence of Yahuwah Elohim
Wow.
amongst the trees of the garden.
See that? It only get worse. It only get worse. See, we just talked about influence. We talked about the flu. Well, I'm sorry. We talked about pneumonia. Worst case scenario, pneumonia. How many of y'all saw something good about pneumonia? How many of y'all learned something about pneumonia? The filling up of water in the lungs, collapsing, you die. You know it's pain. Have you ever been short of breath? That's what happened when your lungs fill. That's how, because you can't get a solid. So what happens? You eventually die, panic, other thing, because you can't get that breathing. Some of y'all, how many of y'all having a problem breathing just hearing it? You can't, a lot of y'all can't take, watching people can't shut. Yeah, me too, I do that. You one of them small ones. So, but some of y'all look at, with all that complication, what happened, that's a lot of suffering in your eyes. How many of that's something you won't want to go through? Can anybody tell me why they won't go through it? Because you won't want to die. Anybody else got a reason? Why? Pain. You've been through it before, you didn't like it. You don't get a check by your name. Because I didn't. Who heard me ask who been through it before? But this is one of the main reasons, the suffering and the death. The suffering and the death is enough that should persuade us not to do it. So you got to understand, or you got to kind of get in yourself to look at, so what would the pressure of other people around you, how that works, to influence you enough that you didn't fear that anymore? What made water on the lungs, pain, suffering, become attractive? We'll use that analogy since we said it. What made pain, suffering, you said was painful, then you said dying. What made pain and dying become attractive to you that you would do it? We just talked about pneumonia for an example. So we know how pneumonia typically will come in, from catching the common cold. Common shared by many, like sin. It's common, shared by many. A lot of times you'll wind up getting infected through other people. And the influence of that will drive you to become infected. Or it becomes contagious. And before you know it, you'll take on the same aspect and you'll start doing the same thing. That you'll give up and you'll move, and that'll become attracted to you. Something that's death. Something that's just utterly just painful to you, and you will actually desire that more than you would living. That's what happens when you get infected or influenced by other people. So Mr. Yahuwah came up with a plan. You know what it's called, Brandon? I'm sorry, Brandon. I'll look at his box. You know what it's called? Quarantine. You can quarantine people that's infected, or you can quarantine people to keep them from getting infected. That was the purpose of putting a wall around Jerusalem. That was the purpose of keeping us from getting with other people. Let's see what happened. Now, and you can see what happened, what they wound up doing. Now, it gets to a point where they even dress themselves to start looking like the majority, like the trees. It only get worse because now you look at a person that left their estate. Why? What will drive us or motivate us that we'll leave a perfect estate? This man left a perfect estate simply because two people convinced him. That thing look good. Man, I sure like to be smarter than what I am. Boy, that thing, I'm just saying, boy, my mouth watering right now. And the fact that he could sit here and let them influence him, then he would eat it. Based off their perception. He never told you it looked like that to him. That was their perception. He already looked at it and said, that's wrong. That thing look good. Man, nigga sure be smart, boy, he eat some of that. I couldn't wait to get me some of it. It's just like you could taste it before you could eat it. And the fact that he was saying, look at it and think, it does look kind of good. It went from death, it looked from suffering to enjoyable. This is what happened with other people. This is what happened with other people. They'll affect you. These people will affect you. See if that's Kazum. We'll get that. Hold that 18 and 1. You're going to get me, let's see what's going on here in this, whoever, all our Dabarim. They call Deuteronomy 8 and 1. Listen.
All the commandments which I command thee this yom shall ye observe to do, that ye may live and multiply.
That sounds for me. I ain't never heard that before. Anybody heard anything like that before? Somebody said, what was it? You said Adam? Where was it at? In the garden? And what did he say?
All the commandments which I command thee this yom shall ye observe to do, that ye may live.
Let me ask you a question. The fact you said all these commandments, what is it, Amar? Would it be Amar? This Yom, he said this day. That you what was again?
That you may live.
Let me hear what 2 and 6 say, Brandon. Barashik 2 and 6. See if I'm getting thrown off over him. What does 2 and 6 say? I'm sorry, 2 and 16. Barashik 2 and 16. Listen.
And Yahuwah Elohim commanded the Ish.
Sound like they got a commandment over there. What did he say?
Saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely
all the
eat.
commandments that I command you this what? Go ahead. You say all the trees of the garden thou mayest freely.
Thou mayest freely eat.
I say all the commandments I command you this you. This is what you said. What happened?
But of the tree of the knowledge of Ta'ub and Rasha,
what happened?
thou shalt not eat of it.
Tell me why.
For in the yom that thou eatest thereof,
what happened?
Thou shalt surely die.
Let's see what 8 and 1 say. All our heart dabarim. Deuteronomy 8 and 1. Maybe I'm going to get thrown. I don't know. Listen.
All the Amar.
All of it. What happened?
Which I Amar thee this yom.
This day.
Shall ye observe to do, that ye may live.
So what'll happen if I don't observe it? In the day I don't observe it. When? In the day I do it. And that's what he just told him. The yom, that day, what he told him was life. The day that you get away from it, you're going to die. The day you get away from it, you're going to die. So you can see his commandments have been repetitive. Had nothing changed. Had nothing changed. He done told you, listen, it's settled. He told him, listen, had nothing changed. He remained the same, consistent. It's consistent. It made no difference. Everything he told us to do was going to be that we could obtain life. Let's see what happened in the 8th chapter. Listen.
And multiply, and go in and possess the land which Yahuwah sware unto your Abba.
What happened?
And thou shalt remember all the way which Yahuwah thy Elohim led thee these 40 years in Bamidbar to humble thee and to prove thee.
Y'all see that? You're supposed to remember. And all the way he led you in Bamidbar. What is Bamidbar? What do wilderness usually consist of? What happened?
To know what was in thine lob.
So he can know what was in your heart? Tell me what happened.
Whether thou wouldest shamar his Amar or no.
See that? Whether you'll keep his commandment or not. So what did he do?
And he humbled thee.
He did what?
Humbled thee.
And did what?
Suffered thee to hunger and fed thee with manna.
What? For what reason?
Which thou knewest not.
Yeah.
Neither did thy Abba know.
What happened?
That he might make thee know that Ish doth not live by Lakam only, but by every debar that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahuwah doth Ish live.
At 2 and 16 again, Barashik, please. Barashik, Genesis 2 and 16, then 3 and 1. Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah Elohim commanded the Ish, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of Ta'ub and Rasha thou shalt not eat of it.
What happened?
For in the yom that thou eatest thereof,
tell me what happened.
Thou shalt surely die.
As soon as I do, be cut off. What happened at 3 and 1?
Now the Nakash was more subtle than any beast of the field, which Yahuwah Elohim had made.
What happened?
And he said unto the Ashah, Yea, hath Elohim said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden.
Yeah.
And the Ashah said unto the Nakash, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Elohim hath said, Ye shall not eat of it.
Why?
Neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die.
What happened?
And the Nakash said unto the Ashah, Ye shall not surely die.
What happened?
For Elohim doth know that in the yom ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened.
And
ye shall be as Elohim, knowing Ta'ub and Rasha.
What happened?
And when the Ashah saw that the tree was Ta'ub for food.
You said when she saw it was good for what?
Food.
And what else?
And that it was pleasant to the eyes.
And what happened?
And a tree to be desired to make one wise.
It told you where it started off at first. She was hungry. It told you it was good for food before it told you about how goodly it was for wisdom and everything else. And he suffered of the hunger so he could know what was in their heart. He suffered them. He want to know what's in your heart. Because they were supposed to see, they weren't supposed to live by Lacom alone. They were supposed to live by every debar that proceeded out of Mount Elohim. He told you what she was looking for. That's a good way people get you. People get you by your appetite. Pick them up and see what happens. Say that in the book of Philippians, chapter 3 right quick, 3 and 15. Philippians. Listen to the book. Philippians 3:15.
Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded, and if in anything ye be otherwise minded,
What happened?
Elohim shall reveal even this unto you.
Talk to me.
Nevertheless, whereto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule, let us mind the same thing.
Y'all see what he said? Let us walk by the, what was it?
Same rule.
So kind of like what he told me in Barashit, he told me in all our Hadabarim. It was still the Yum, it was for life. And the Yum, they moved away from it, they were going to die. In 8:1. In Barashit 2 and 16, he told me it was for life. Because in the day you do it, you're going to surely die. So we're supposed to walk by the same rule. We're supposed to walk by the same rule. And what is we supposed to mind?
The same thing.
What happened, son?
Our key, be followers together of me,
And mark who?
them which walk so as ye have us for an ensample.
They should have put an X on it. They should have put a mark on that, on the Nefesh. On the Nakash, the serpent. Because you already said he ain't walking by the same rules. He tell me to do something, the man clearly told me don't do it. He told you to mark them. That's what the two, that's also a mark. Mark them. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to mark them. He said, as you have us for an example. Listen. For many who?
Walk.
Of who?
I have told you often.
There's a lot of snakes around him. You got to keep marking people. Which means if it's many, it's more than us. They outnumber us. That's why he said you got us for an example, because it's going to be natural because of nature, which determines what to do. You're going to follow them. You're going to follow them because this is why people fall away. They're watching the people that walk contrary. He just told you to mark them because you got us for an example. It's a lot of people doing that stuff. When you find the wrong way, many people that's doing it. Hold, you got 713. You know what I want? Matayahu. They call it Matthew. See, it's 7 and 11. 7 and 11. Gas station. You know them good days, boy, you had a 7-11. They had that fish slusher. Them and Magic Marker. Remember that for all this other stuff come out, Sitco? It was 7-11 and Magic Marker. Ain't that right? I don't know what a Magic Marker was. You just went in there to get your stuff. Listen, that's for the Arab took everything over. Good, clean white folk had it. Good, clean Christian clan. This is a 7 and 11. Matayahu. Listen to the book.
If ye then, being evil, know how to give Ta'ub gifts unto your beni,
What happened?
how much more shall your Abba which is in Shamayim give Ta'ub things to them that ask him?
Listen.
Therefore all things whatsoever ye would that unashamed should do to you,
What you want to
do
do?
ye even so to them.
Talk to me.
For this is the law in the Nabi'im.
Mm-hmm.
Enter ye in at the straight gate.
See that? Enter ye in where?
At the straight gate.
Tell me why.
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way, that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat.
If I'm correct, I think that straight will actually be restricted. You'll see sometimes, how many of y'all been at plants or job, different places, you'll find it'll say restricted areas. Military people, man, everybody can't come in that area. That gate restricted. Everybody can't get in. It's just being on it. It's restricted. Everybody can't get in. It's certain access to get you in this gate. And we access it through the Ruach. That's on when we get in. You got to access it through the Ruach because it's restricted. But what did he tell them, Brandon?
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
And what happened?
And many there be which go in thereat.
But what else happened?
Because straight is the gate,
Yeah.
and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life.
So it's narrow. You know what happened? Ain't no room. Ain't no room for error. That's why people don't want to do it. Man, I can't live like that. Man, they can't do nothing. They're going to go to hell. That's why it gets you out. That's why it got them out. You get people saying, man, that's too much pressure, man. Any little thing, you can wind up burning in hell. It's straight. It's restricted. It's narrow. Ain't no room. Ain't no fooling around. Like, you got some street you run right there, you know you're going to break it down. Everybody got to tell you, be around, you see why they've got that whining roll. That thing let you know break that thing all the way down. And then watch for other people on the side. Make sure you stay on your side. That's how they go right here. You got to be real careful when you're going their way. But what he told them?
And few there be that find it.
You trying to get your mom, your dad, your husband, your wife, and your kids in, and your grandmom and them, and your uncle and them, and all your cousins? Ain't but a few ain't going to find it. That's the whole thing about it. Ain't but a few going to find it. Huh? That's just being honest. Ain't but a few even going to find it. Let's see what happened. Hold on. Pick me up at the book of Ukanon. They call it John, chapter 1 and verse 40. Ukanon, they call St. John, 1 and 40. Let's just see what happens. Listen to the book.
One of the two which heard Yahukanan speak and followed him, and Andrew, Shimon cuffs Aki, he first findeth his own Aki, Simon.
He findeth first his own Aki cuff. What happened?
And saith unto him,
What did he say?
We have found the Mashiach.
How many of y'all that is? What 40 say?
One of the two which heard Yahukanan speak
Yeah.
and followed him was Andrew, Shimon cuffs Aki.
Yeah.
He first findeth his own Aki, Shimon, and saith unto him,
What did he say?
We have found the Mashiach.
That's what I'm talking about. Ain't but a few people gonna find it. Don't make no mistake. Ain't but a few people gonna find it. Ain't that right? Everybody ain't coming in. Ain't gonna be a few that ain't gonna find this thing. You see, he said he first found it, and he went and found his car. He found his ark. Let his ark know. They don't found him in Shiach. Ain't but a few ain't gonna find it. This is what happened.
And he brought him to Yahusha. And when Yahusha beheld him, he said, Thou art Shimon, the ben of Unam. Thou shalt be called Cephas, which is by interpretation a stone.
Good. He called him Cephas real versus cough. All right. Listen.
The Yum following, Yahusha would go forth into Galilee and findeth Philip and saith unto him,
Do what?
Follow me.
What happened?
Now Philip was of Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Cuff. Philip findeth Nathanael and saith unto him,
What did he tell him?
We have found him of whom Mushah in the law and the Nabiim did write,
Listen.
Yahusha of Nazareth, the ben of Yahusha.
Listen.
And Nathanael said unto him,
Can what?
There any taub thing come out of Nazareth?
What happened?
Philip saith unto him, Come and see.
Come on.
Yahusha saw Nathanael coming to him, and saith of him, Behold, and Yasharal indeed, in whom is no guile.
Yeah.
Nathanael saith unto him, Whence knowest thou me?
What happened?
Yahusha answered and said unto him, Before that Philip called thee,
What did you do?
when thou wast under the fig tree,
What did you do?
I saw thee.
Listen.
Nathanael answered and saith unto him, Teacher, thou art the ben of Elohim, thou art the Malak of Yasharal.
Yeah.
Yahusha answered and saith unto him, Because I said unto thee, I saw thee under the fig tree, believest thou? Thou shalt see greater things than these.
That's good. At 129. Same book. You're looking on 129. Listen to the book.
The next Yum.
The next what?
Yum.
The next day.
Yahukanan seeth Yahusha coming unto him, and saith, Behold the Lamb of Elohim, which taketh away the sin of the Aras.
Who is this?
This is he of whom I said,
After who?
Me,
Cometh what?
a Ish, which is preferred before me.
Why?
For he was before me.
And what happened?
I knew him not,
But what happened?
that he should be made manifest to
That
Yasharal.
he might be made manifest to who?
Yasharal,
You said unto Philip and unto Koph and unto Andrew his Aki.
made manifest to Yasharal.
What did you do?
Therefore am I come immersed with Ma'im.
What happened?
And Yahuchanan bear record,
And what happened?
saying, I saw the Ruach descending from Shamayim like a dove.
And did what?
It abode upon him.
And what happened?
I knew him not,
And what happened?
but he that sent me to immerse with Ma'im, the
You'll pick me
same.
up if you will at Matthew chapter 3 and about verse 7. What happened now?
And I knew him not,
And you didn't know him.
but he that sent me to immerse with Ma'im, the same said unto me, Upon whom thou shalt see the Ruach descending and remaining on him, the same is he which immersed with the Ruach HaKodesh.
That's all I need to know. This is Matthew chapter 3 and verse 7. Matthew, they call it Matthew 3 and 7. Listen to the book.
But when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to his immersion,
So that when he saw, you said how many? You said it was Andrew, Koph, and Nathaniel, and Philip?
when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees
Do what?
come to his immersion,
What happened?
he said unto them,
What did he say?
O generation of vipers,
Well, yeah.
who hath warned you to flee from the wrath to come?
What you want them to do?
Bring forth therefore fruits meet for repentance.
And what don't need to be, what they don't need to be thinking.
And think not to say within yourselves, we have Abraham to our Abba.
He already know what we gonna say. Tell him what happened.
For I say unto you,
That who?
that Elohim is able of these stones
To do what?
raise up Beni unto Abraham.
Didn't he do it? He did it. When the graves were open, the cabal were open, he raised the stones up. All right, don't worry about it. Listen.
And now also the axe is laid unto the root of the trees.
Yeah.
Therefore every tree which bringeth not forth toe fruit is hewn down
What
and
happened?
cast into the fire.
Yeah.
I indeed immerse you with water unto repentance.
Yeah.
But he that cometh after me is mightier than I,
Yeah.
whose shoes I am not worthy to bear.
What happened?
He shall immerse you with the Ruach HaKodesh
Yeah.
and with fire, whose fan is in his hand, and he will thoroughly purge his floor and gather his wheat into the garner, but he will burn up the chaff with unquenchable fire.
Yeah.
Then cometh Yahusha from Galilee to Jordan unto Yochanan to be immersed of him. But Yochanan forbade him, saying, I have need to be immersed of thee, and comest thou to me?
Yes.
And Yahusha answering said unto him, Suffer it to be so now,
Why?
for thus it becometh us to fulfill all Siddiqim.
What happened?
Then he suffered him. And Yahusha, when he was immersed, went up straightway out of the water, and lo, the Shamayim were open unto him. And he saw the Ruach of Elohim descending like a dove and lighting upon him.
Yeah.
And lo, a voice from Shamayim saying, This is my beloved Ben, in whom I am well pleased.
That's good. So we listen to what he told us in 129. A lot of people have heard his testimony, but ain't but a few people even found him. Same thing we saying. A lot of people hear what we declare and what we putting out, but ain't but a few people can find it. A lot of times y'all don't look at it in that same aspect. When you got a mind that you can sound, you can hear this, and you can take this on and get an understanding for it, everybody can't do that. It's something, let me tell you something. When you can hear this, and a lot of y'all have made some terrible, you committed some awful sin under hearing this. Go and drink, you fornicate, you commit adultery, lie, cheat, steal, do all kind of stuff that's just totally unfounded and against him. But the fact that people just go and live a lifestyle to do that, and after you've heard this, somebody change them. Somebody change them. You ought to become, when the book tells you, you ought to come with some Elohim repentance. That's just being honest, man. I'm just, it working repented, not to be repented of. The opportunity he done give me to do that. I just be honest with y'all. Listen, he got to give my mind over to the devil for him to do it. I just tell you, I'll be honest, it's just a thing. It just ain't happening. I just been with y'all. I just do not see myself sitting down, getting drunk, smoking, and with no holes. Ain't happening. I ain't interested. I already know the end of a thing. I already know what's going to happen. Let me get it. I'm going to go out here and forget what a woman has sex with him. This can't never come back up. This woman can't never get pricked. This woman can't never run her mouth and never talk to nobody who will wind up knowing me or know my wife or know somebody in that junk ain't going to come back up. Don't even pray for me. It's coming back up. I ain't seen it work for nobody yet. I ain't no use of me trying to reinvent no wheel now. It's just too late in the evening now. It's just, man, it's too late. When you don't get yourself settled. And man, it took a long time to get him. Take too long to get here and try to go back and try to do this over with. No, I done done too much. No, I'm just not interested. I see him out there. There's some Buddhism titties out there. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie. There's some sit up there. You say, watch it wiggle, see it jig. There's some jello brand. There's some jello out there. I ain't gonna try to, they stink. No, they don't. Everything don't stink out there. I you tell that like, them sinners ugly. There's some ugly believers. I'm gonna put all the ugly folks ain't out there in the world now. Shoot. There's some ugly believers. That's just being honest. Don't go put that on everybody no son of ugly so you can lie to yourself. Don't be lying on nobody now. I'm just being honest about that thing, man. You get your mind set and dedicated, look at, shoot, man, I ain't got no time, man, be down in no casket, no one. I know some people that, them people can't go but one way. Ain't no more repentance. It's over with. You don't let that man told you it's a point on the east once to die. So after this, son, you got the judgment. Don't he came down and he seen Adam. He passed judgment on that man. That was straight judgment. Y'all hear me? That was judgment when he came in the garden. Pick me up at 317, borrow a sheet right quick. 2 and 16 again right quick. Then give me 3 and 19. 2:16 again. 2:16. Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah Elohim Amar the Ish saying, of every ox of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the ox of the knowledge of Taub and Rasha thou shalt not eat of it. For in the yum that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die.
See that? And the day you eat of it, you're going to surely die. 3 and 7. Listen.
And the eyes of them both were opened, and they knew that they were Ara.
Listen.
And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of Yahuwah Elohim walking in the garden in the cool of the yum, and Adam and his Ashah hid themselves from the presence of Yahuwah Elohim amongst the trees of the garden.
Y'all see what he did? So you know what he's doing? Oh, time they could consider. Consider. That's all he's sitting down to consider. Y'all know we spent 40 years in Vermont Bomb. Consider. You know, we realized we was in the wilderness. You're supposed to realize you sin. That don't mean you were there because you sin. That don't mean he put you there. I'm trying to tell you, hold on, let's see what happened. Pick me up at 3 and 7 right quick. Abarim, they call Hebrew. We'll come back. Abarim, Hebrew, they call it 3 and 7. Abarim 3 and 7. Now see for yourself what happened. Listen.
Wherefore, as the Ruach HaKodesh saith.
See, pay attention. Wherefore, as the Ruach HaKodesh said. The what?
This yum, if you will hear his voice.
When you heard that before? When you heard that before about this yum? You heard about him. That's what all our heart. Now, these are the words. This is the same thing he told them. These are the words. The day you hear my voice. The day you hear my voice. That yum, you heard my voice. He done told you the Ruach HaKodesh said. What did he tell them?
Harden not your hearts.
When?
As in the provocation.
In the what?
In the yum of temptation in the wilderness.
When she saw it. When she saw it. When she was hungry. She saw the tree to be desired to make one wise. And she took and she ate of it. Listen what happened.
When your fathers tempted me.
And did what?
Proved me.
And did what?
And saw my works 40 years.
Tell me how you felt.
Wherefore I was grieved with that generation.
Where were they at for 40 years? Guess what Adam and them was? They were in the wilderness, in Bamotba. Wherefore I was grieved.
With that generation.
And what did you do?
And said they do always err in their heart.
See that? They err. You know why he say suffered in hunger? So he could know what was in their heart. You'll be surprised what a man will do, he get hungry. Y'all be surprised what a man or woman do, they get hungry. They get hungry, man, you be surprised what somebody do. Listen what does happen.
And they have not known my ways.
See that? They had not known my way. What happened?
So I swear in my wrath,
What happened?
they shall not enter into my rest.
What happened?
Take heed, Achim,
What
lest
happened?
there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief.
See that? Y'all hear that, Akeem? Same thing he told us to do. Take heed now. Lest there be in any of us an evil heart. Or what was it called?
Of unbelief.
Because he told them that they eat it, they were going to die. So they ate it. What did that mean? What kind of heart did they have? What kind of heart I have if he told me something, I don't do it? Why? Why would it be you? Because I don't believe. I don't believe. I don't believe. It's dangerous for me to go in and don't believe. They done warned me. He warned me based off everybody else that came along. Still come along and warn me. Tell me, said, son, look at him. Don't you know whatsoever things are written aforetime written for our learning? That we through patience coming to scripture might have hope. Son, I'm trying to warn you before you get yourself out here in a place where you can't make it back. You know how hard it is to sit out when you can't make it back? Y'all know anybody that couldn't make it back? Who? Ali. That's good. Pick me up at 3 and 9, Barashit. Let's see what it said. Barashit, Genesis 3. What we left out? 3 and 8? 3 and 9?
3 and 9.
3 and 9. Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah Elohim called unto Adam and said unto him,
What did it say?
Where art thou?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was Ara, and I hid myself.
What happened?
And he said, Who told thee that thou wast Ara?
What's the conclusion?
Hast thou eaten of the ox whereof I amar thee that thou shouldest not eat?
See that? Somebody made you ashamed. He want to know, who did you talk to? See, you know, he already want to know. Why did who told you that? Where you got that from? Where did you get that from? He already look at influence. This is not something you done came up on your own. Somebody told it to you or you done seen. He know somebody influenced you. He don't realize, I already know how you get it. Somebody else influenced. I listen to some questions. I watch people stuff. You get the fooling with people. People mess you up. Who told you that? He want to know who told you that. You know a lot of stuff you didn't know that people told you. A lot of stuff you didn't know that people told it to you. And we took what people told us and we just made a standard for life. We did. That's what got us. And he tried to look at when he done told us something. Who told you? See, now, your Uganon came down and he won't know why didn't nobody tell you. Y'all didn't catch that? Let's see what it said, Matthew 3 and 7. Matthew 3 and 7. We'll finish what you got. What you at, 3 and 10?
12.
3 and 12. This is Yeuchanan 3. They're going to call, Matthew chapter 3 and verse 7. Yeuchanan talking. Listen to the book.
But when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to his immersion,
What happened?
he said unto them,
What?
O generation of vipers,
He said, what now?
O generation of vipers,
Listen what he asked them.
who hath warned you to flee from the wrath to come?
He know you can get on your own. Somebody told you, huh? Somebody told you. See that? Somebody told them. Somebody told you about it. Let them know somebody told you. See, influence. Always influence around them. See that? Come on back over to what you got in Barashit, Genesis chapter 3, verse 12. Listen.
And the Ish said, The Ashah, whom thou gavest to be with me,
That's what the man said. What did she do?
she gave me of the ox, and I did eat.
See that? That's what happened. She influenced me. Somebody got her. Old snake creeped in him, made a fool out of her, and she made a fool out of me. At verse 19. Listen.
In the sweat of thy pani shalt thou eat lakum, till thou return unto the ground.
Y'all see that? I told you when he came, he was passing judgment. Because it was appointed on the east. What was again? After that, what happened? Well, he said the day you eat of it, you were going to what? So he came in the garden, he just started pronouncing judgment. What did that mean? They were dead. They were dead. He giving them judgment right here. Your law just told you in our discipline, it's upon in the east wants to die. When did he tell them they were going to die? Now he done came back after they ate, and what is he just giving them? Judgment. I don't know what these folk doing. They're giving them judgment. That's your law. He just told them that. You gonna be listen. The book done told you the woman that lives in pleasure, you ain't gonna believe what she is. Man, pass judgment on you. You don't even know it. Listen to the book.
For out of it wast thou taken.
Pay attention. And?
For dust thou art.
And?
Unto dust shalt thou return.
Listen what happened.
And Adam called his Ashaz Shem Kaua, because she was the aim of all Kai.
Listen.
Unto Adam also, and to his Ashar did Yahuwah Elohim make coats of skins and clothe them.
He don't believe what she was bearing. Dead babies. Stillborn. That's all she making, stillborn. I don't know what they folk done. We wish y'all alive are always delivered unto death. Ain't but a stillborn baby. Everything gonna come out of her womb dying. Can you imagine that? Have a little sick child that's just waiting to die. That's all she had. A lot of lived a long time. It wasn't nothing but a stillborn baby just waiting to die. It was needful for us to meet him, to meet a physician. Somebody that can make us whole again. Somebody who can put us back, making us whole and putting us back to our last estate, first estate. Huh? I want to know without being made whole. I want to put you back in your first estate. Listen what he told him.
And Yahuwah Elohim said, Behold, the Ish is become as one of us.
Doing what?
To know Taub and Rasha.
So what happened?
And now, lest he put forth his hand and take also of the ots of Kai, and eat and live forever.
What happened?
Therefore, Yahuwah Elohim sent him forth from the garden of Eden to till the ground from whence he was taken.
Listen.
So he drove out the Ish, and he placed at the east of the garden of Eden cherubims and a flaming sword which turned every way to keep the way of the ots of Kai.
See that? Let's see what happened at 3 and 7 again, please, Abarim. This is Abarim, Hebrews 3 and 7. Listen to the book.
Wherefore, as the Ruach HaKodesh saith.
See that? The Ruach HaKodesh talking. What did he say?
This Yom, if you will hear his voice.
Same thing we always been hearing. Listen.
Harden not your hearts.
And?
In the provocation.
Yeah.
In the Yom of temptation in the wilderness.
What happened?
When your Abbas tempted me, proved me, and saw my works 40 years.
Wherefore?
I was grieved with their generation.
And what did you do?
And said, they do always err in their heart.
And do what?
They have not known my ways.
So what happened?
So I swear in my wrath.
Pay attention. Now you know how pissed he was with him. This is how pissed he was with him. Listen what he said.
They shall not enter into my rest.
I wonder what the purpose of putting the Malak, putting the Malak at the gate swinging a sword. I wonder what would make him keep them from getting back in there. Huh? Because he swore in their wrath they weren't going to enter there. They weren't getting back in. See, their premise of what they saw with Yashra, he was pissed with them. This ain't nothing, no. They weren't getting in. Huh? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Y'all all right? Wow, that's tasty. Pick me up at 6 and 1. Abarim. Listen to the book.
Therefore, leaving the principles of the doctrine of Mashiach.
Principle means elementary codes. And do what now?
Let us go on unto perfection.
Not doing what?
Not laying again the foundation of repentance from dead works.
And what like what?
And of amunah toward Elohim.
And what else?
And of the doctrine of immersions, and of laying on of hands, and of resurrection of the dead, and of eternal judgment.
What happened?
And this will we do if Elohim permit.
But what happened?
For it is impossible for those who were once enlightened.
Pay attention. It's impossible.
For those who were once enlightened
And what was it again?
and have tasted of the Shamayim gift.
Let me ask you a question. Because I did notice in that 3rd chapter, it said when they both ate, their eyes were open. And he did teach us that the light of the body is the eye. Their eyes were open, and they knew. And he just told you it's impossible for those that were once enlightened. And what was it again?
And have tasted of the Shamayim gift.
See that? And tasted the Shamayim gift. What happened?
And were made partakers of the Ruach HaKodesh.
Like when he said the Ish and the Ashar had become as one of us. Would that make them partaker? If he said they became as one of us, what would that mean? That made them a partaker. What happened?
And have tasted the Ta'ub Dabar of Elohim
What
and
happened,
the
son?
powers of the Arats to come.
Tell me what happened.
If they shall fall away,
To do what?
to renew them again unto repentance.
What happened?
Seeing they crucified to themselves the Ben of Elohim afresh,
And do what?
and put him to an open shame.
He said, I can't do that again. That's what we getting that for. We can't do that. That's tight. Y'all can't understand this. So I can't put you back in that state again. You know, brought me to a shame. Can you imagine that? Cause a shame. He said, I couldn't do that. It's too embarrassing. It's just embarrassing what you put me through to do that again. He said, I can't do that again. Y'all know that? You know, you don't believe how he said, what people will say. He's concerned about what people will say. Bring him to an open shame. He says it's impossible. You know what some mean it's impossible? It can't be done. Can y'all think of any issue like that? Who? The two immutable things in which it was impossible for Elohim to, that we might have strong consolation, which hope to the what? To the soul. That's beautiful. I don't know why they said that. I just want to quote it out with them because they were feeling good about it. Pick me up, you would. Give me the book of a star. Pick me up at 1, a star. They call it Esther. Hadassah. Chapter 1. Let me see 117. Listen to the book.
For this deed of the
Hand
mouth.
me up at verse 13. Listen.
Then the Malak said to the wise Anashim, which knew the times, for so
Make it 10. Make it 9. 1 and 9. Listen.
also Vashti the Malka made a muhadi for the Nashim in the royal Beth, which belonged to Malak Ahasuerus, on the 7th Yom, when the Lob of the Malak was merry with wine, he Amar, Mihuman, Biztha, Harbona, Bigtha, and Abagtha, Zithar, and Carcas, the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus the Malak, to bring.
Like you'll see Yahushua walk through the midst of the 7 lampstands. Listen.
To bring Vashti the Malka before the Malak with the crown royal.
Tell them I'm talking about. We don't drink that cheap stuff. Right, bring no old E. California drunk. Listen.
To shew the arm and the sharim her beauty, for she was fair to look on.
What happened?
But the Malka Vashti refused to come at the Malak's Amar by his chamberlains.
What happened?
Therefore was the Malak very wroth, and his anger burned in him.
Listen.
Then the Malak said to the wise Anashim, which knew the times, for so was the Malak's manner toward all that knew law and judgment.
Listen. Listen.
And the next unto him was Karshinah, Shithar, Admatha, Tarshish, Merez, Marsinah, and Memucan, the 7 Sharim of Persia and Media, which saw the Malak's Pani, and which sat the first in the Malkuth. What shall we do unto the Malka Vashti according to law?
See that? According to law, what happened?
Because she have not performed the Amar of the Malak Ahasuerus by the chamberlains.
Because she hadn't obeyed the commandment of it. By what?
By the chamberlains.
See that? By his messengers. Listen.
And Memucan answered before the Malak and the Sharim, Vashti, the Malka, have not done Rasha to the Malak only,
but who?
Also to all the Sharim and to all the arm that are in all the provinces of the Malak Ahasuerus.
What happened?
For this deed of the Malka shall come abroad unto all Nashim, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes when it shall be reported, the Malak Ahasuerus, Amar, Vashti the Malka, to be brought in before him.
Yeah.
But she came not.
See that? Y'all see that? How important it was? He called her, but she didn't come. So what happened?
Likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this unto all the Malak's Sharim, which have heard of the deed of the Malka. Thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath.
It'll be too much. It's embarrassing. He said it's going to be too embarrassing. So what happened?
If it please the Malak,
what happened?
Let there go a royal commandment.
And what else?
From him.
Yeah.
And let it be written among the laws of the Persians,
and
the Medes.
What happened?
That it be not altered.
That it be what?
Not altered.
That it be not what?
Altered.
Like what?
That Vashti come no more before Malak Ahasuerus.
That's impossible for those once in life and taste it. She done ate that before. She know what the rule is. And she fell away to renew her again. This is what he said.
And let the Malak give her royal estate unto another.
You said let him rest a while, calm down, and she can come back.
And let the Malak give her royal estate unto another that is better than she.
I don't really need to know about that because you understand what he was trying to tell you. She already knew law. She knew time. She knew when he had his feet. She knew exactly what he doing. And she went around, she did something different. So it was impossible to renew her again unrepentant, since she had fell away. She brought him to do that would bring him to an open shame. They just told you what happened. It would just cause too much contention. It'd be too much strife. So will all the wives do it to their husband. He said, can't do it. That's what Yahushua looked at. That's what Mr. Yahuwah looked at. I can't let y'all do it. He said, I wouldn't get nothing done. Once you done tasted and fell away, he said, I can't renew you again in repentance. There's just too much contention, too much strife. That's what he looked at with Adam. When this deed get out of what they done, and they got away with that, everybody gonna do it. Everybody gonna do it. Y'all all right? And that 3rd chapter again of the book of Abarim. Abarim chapter 3. See if that's 3. 3 and 9. Listen.
When your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my works 40 years, wherefore I was grieved with that generation, and said, they do always err in their heart, and they have not known my ways. So I swear in my wrath, they shall not enter into my rest.
You said they didn't know his ways?
And they have not known my ways.
You know what's amazing? Because all of the chamberlain that were with him, everybody knew how he was. He said all of them knew. Everybody knew better. Everybody that was with him already knew better. That's what they looked at. This is not good. This is not good. Everybody watching. It's going to be real embarrassing. I really wrote this so you'll have an understanding. So you understand carnal stuff better. You understand love stories and poems, books and music people write. You try to see what, look at pictures and try to feel what the painter was feeling. He just let you hear some stuff that other people did and say, compare this to what I'm telling you now. This is the same thing. They look at it, it's going to be embarrassing. You're supposed to be the Malak and you can't do nothing with your wife. That's why I be tight on mine. I tell you, I don't play that stuff. That's why I get rid of quick. I had a lot of stuff, my wife would go quicker than a lot of y'all do. I talk with y'all husband, talk to y'all counsel, keep y'all. I had to do it because it'd be too much contention. All of them are despised. They said, well, Pastor, let hear why I do that. That's a lie from the pits of hell. I don't let mine do nothing. She don't play no stuff like that. I pack her stuff for her. Matter of fact, I ain't got to pack her stuff. She just leave. She can pick up something at the dollar store. I'm like, y'all, I'm different like y'all. I'm made different. I'm cut from a different cloth. I don't play that stuff. I can make it by mine. When I set my mind against you, I'm good. You're done. I can guarantee you that. I can care less what happened to you. I will keep moving. You'll be done. When I'm done with a person, I'm just done. I don't waste my time no more. I be like, I ain't got time. I look just like I said, it just costs too much, be too much wrath. Too much contention. I don't want to be bothered. I had to keep my, it's just like he said, it's too embarrassing. So I had to just cut it off and I had to let it go. A lot of stuff I tell to y'all, because everybody can't take what I can take. Everybody different. There's a lot of stuff I can take other people can't take. There's a lot of stuff I be good with, everybody else don't be good with. I can take my kid, but they ain't got no kid, it's just me now. I can take mine, I can go on by myself and I can make it. I ain't need no hoe and no helper. I can make it. Have my mind set on the work. I just be honest with you. If I set my mind against you, you'll be done. I tell my shoe gun, I say, you getting on a strike. I said, once you cross the right nerve with me, you done. I said, I'll cut you out, you'll be done. I'll be done with you. You will be done for life. I can make it. You can make it. You can make it. I'm trying to tell you, I saying that thing to myself, I keep moving. I don't need no attachment. I can make it. That's all right. Everybody different now. I can make it. Listen, I put that line in the sand with you, I just had to live with it. You know what? I had to eat all that. I can make it. I eat all that. I just eat it. I ain't going back on my word. By my mouth, I won't go back on it. Ain't going to be no liar. You just be done. That's how it works. Everybody, all that stuff, I don't have time for all that back and forth. I'm too old. I don't have time for no kid game. Make up to break up. That's all. I ain't playing that junk. That always sounds sick. First you love me, then you hate me. That's a game for fools. Exactly, I ain't no fool. Well, told me don't be no fool. Understanding what the will of Elohim is. Playing no foolishness like that. The music too. You listen, you think about that junk, that sound horrific. Sound crazy, demonic. Something wrong with your mind. Sit around and make up the break up. For what? You sick, nigga? Oh, you just can't be happy and going on and be gone. Right. Let's just go break up so we can make up. You retarded. I can't be up no emotional roller coaster like that. I don't have time for that stuff. That's just too much. I'm too old for games, man. Just be stuff. We ever telling you who she was talking. Man, tell us plainly. He was talking about them, doesn't tell us plainly. That man start mind boggling. Ain't that right? I need to just tell me straight. I ain't got time for that stuff. Somebody tell me you don't want me, I guarantee you I can hate you immediately. I don't care how much I love you. I can hate you immediately. This is my immediate button. I ain't never liked you. I'm trying to tell you, listen. I ain't nobody listen. I turn it on. If I ever be around loving nobody don't love, that's crazy. Nigga, that's sick. I don't want you no more. Please. Nigga, please, I hate you. We in right now. Something to be so now. Behoove us to get this. No problem stuff like that. He love nobody, hate me. I'm trying to book sell you. He said they hate him. He's like, I hate them bastards too. Ain't that right? All he ain't so love the rights he gave his only begotten. He said, I hate him. No, except for them, I hate them. Hit the rest of my love. That's how quick it is. You can't hate me no more than I hate you. I'm going to love you with everything. Nigga, I'm not retarded. I hate you back. I hope you die. I hope you die first. I'll be staying dead longer. Isn't that right? Don't pull it with me. I ain't got time for that stuff. Please. Mr. Hood don't do like that. I'm the same way. Listen to the book. Listen to the book.
Hebrews at Abraham chapter 3.
Yeah, at verse 9 you read? Oh,
Verse 9.
Where you at 10?
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Wherefore I was grieved with that generation,
and what happened?
said, they do always err in their heart, and they have not known my ways.
What happened?
So I swear in my wrath, they shall not enter into my rest.
You ain't gonna believe what? You know he was pissed. I'm talking even Malak a hustler. He was hot, man. It was embarrassing. Everybody else tell my head why it won't come. He told her to do something. They know they were looking. Malak, she wouldn't come, and you called her. You already know that's embarrassing. This look bad. I got everybody here. I got that Muad'Dib, and she won't come, and everybody sitting here looking like, what's wrong with her? She's sick with her. You're like, this look bad. Because my word, when I say something, everybody know the heat of what I tell them to do. That man, look, that man had 120 properties. People got to come from 120 properties when this man called. It's just downright disrespectful you not to show. Then his own Malak wouldn't come. He said, no. They told him, said, listen. They had to come. They even persuaded, said, listen. It's starting to look real bad. These people going to be talking. Folk looking at you. It's going to be real embarrassing. Not only that, the rest of these guys' wives, it's going to be a mess everywhere. And when they try to put their foot down, they're going to say, that joker there can't do nothing with his wife. You just better shut up. Because you scared of him, and he can't do it with his wife, so you know you ain't going to rule me. They said it's going to cause too much contempt, too much strife. Just get rid of her. Just let her go. So at that point, he was pissed. He said, well, if I was agreeing. So I swore my wrath. They do all error in my way they had not known. So what did he say?
So I swear in my wrath,
what happened?
They shall not enter into my rest.
So what did the purpose of telling me this?
Take heed, Akeem, lest there be in any of you
what?
An evil heart of unbelief.
And doing what?
In departing from the living Elohim.
Yeah.
But exhort one another daily.
Hold on, you said exhort what now?
Exhort one another daily.
You said exhort one another when?
Daily.
While what?
While it is called this yum.
Like when he told him the yum that you eat it, you're going to surely die? Like when he told me all our hot dabarim about the yum, when he was commanding them that yum, so they could live. And now he telling me, I need to make sure I be careful. This yum. So you mess around, you slip up now. You mess around, you mess up. This thing get embarrassing. I swear you ain't getting in. I swear you ain't getting in. It just bring up too much contention, too much strife. Y'all all right? It's shouting stuff. People sitting around thinking now, is this me? Am I doing stuff like this? This is the kind of mind you have to start looking at. I said it's impossible to put you back in that state again. And that right, you taste, you fall away. That's what she did. She tasted and she fell away. That wasn't her first muhadid. She knew what she was doing. He said, I can't renew it. That's what they said. You got to let somebody else take her place. Y'all all right? You know, even Yahushua, you ain't going to believe what happened. He had a feast one time. He told my Marshall about a feast. He invited some, and they couldn't come. And you didn't believe what he did. He said, we want to reschedule it so those people could come. What did he want to do? And well, and in the byway, and he compelled them to come so that his house could be filled. He said, they which was invited the first time, they're not worthy to come. They're done. They're done. Just like she did. She wanted to be excused. She don't want to come. She had some other stuff on her agenda. She got some other stuff she want to do. Listen, when Yahuwah call us, we got to answer. That's just being honest. We got to answer. Everybody here, that's how important it is you going through the stuff that people try to tell you, oh, it ain't that important. You understand, you don't make one. You can't make everything. You mess around, you be in one of these estates, and it's so the customary with everybody that know law and custom. And what hurts you, other people obeying, showing up, it'll shoot you in your foot. That's what was bad. Had nobody else showed up, then it'd been, all y'all screwed up. But the fact that the rest of them showed up and did what they were supposed to do. Because he said, so was the manner to them that knew law and time. Everybody that knew law, custom, and time knew where they had to be. I've been to so many of them. I know that one ain't going to send me to hell. Not just one with it. That's how we found out she missed with that one. We didn't hear that third one, did we? That's all she missed with that one. That's all she missed was that one. One appointment got her set out that somebody else took her place. Can you imagine that? One appointment and she wound up missing. Hotel. Go figure, they say. 23 and 10. Ooh, Allah Shamut. Actually, they call it. What time is it? I'll probably get y'all out here early. That's it. Listen to the book.
And 6 years thou shalt sow the best.
Exodus 23 and 10. Yeah.
And shalt gather in the pari thereof. But the 7th year thou shalt let it rest and lie still, that the poor of thy arm may eat, and what they leave the beast of the field shall eat. In like manner thou shalt deal with thy vineyard and with thy olive yard.
Mm-hmm.
6 Yamim thou shalt do thy work,
Yeah.
and on the 7th Yom thou shalt rest, that thine ox and thine ass may rest, and the bin of thy handmaid and the stranger may be refreshed.
Mm-hmm.
And in all things that I have said unto you,
What happened?
be circumspect, and make no mention of the shem of other gods.
Not willing to take risks. What we thought circumspect was? Not willing to take risks. Isn't everything be circumspect? Risk will kill you. He told him in everything I told you, don't be willing to risk it. We like to play on the edge sometimes with stuff, sometimes see what we can get away with. He said, everything I told you, be circumspect. We heard that before, didn't we? What would you got, 5 and 13? Said 5 and 11, Ephesians. Shaul don't have no new conversation. People go and put a lot of stuff on the man. The man knew law. We'll do 5 and 11. 5:13 come to mind. Listen to the book.
And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of Kashak.
See what happened? Have no fellowship. I wonder what would happen if I had fellowship with the unfruitful works of Kashak. Who think what happened? Anybody got any idea what happened? Why the corrupted me? He said evil communication corrupt, good manner. Evil communication. So when she was talking with that snake, what happened? Especially when he was more subtle, more deceptive, more trickery than anybody else. You see what happened with conversation? Sometimes people are like, well, ain't gonna hurt if I just talk to these people. You gotta be careful talking to snakes. A lot of stuff I had to let y'all do because y'all don't get out your heart. Y'all think people trying to keep y'all from people. You can't do nothing. Y'all like little kids. It's bad. Y'all so sad. Some stuff, man, I only had to wave my time with people. I know you going straight to hell. I ain't got time to wait to keep moving. But y'all just got that hard. You just got to see if you can save somebody. Let me tell you what's going to save anybody. The ball. You ain't got it. You ain't going to draw nobody but flies and mosquitoes. If they ain't going to come through by what I'm telling them, Mr. Yahuwah telling me, Yahushua tell them, don't even waste no time with these people. Just like the book said, have no, what was again?
And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of Kashak.
What they bearing? Instead of but bowls are ugly. Why is you trying to fellowship with folks? I just had to let y'all do, because y'all just won't learn. Y'all act like it be me making stuff. The man telling you right, I don't have no fellowship with them. Well, how hard is it? We weren't doing that, just talking and hanging and hugging and carrying that much tongue in his mouth. Man, I'm telling you, this is why folk mess up. Touch not, taste not, handle not, but all are the perishing with the using thereof, as the tradition and the ordinance of men. I mean, I'm telling you, man, I don't have time for that stuff. Folk want to be saved, tell them to talk to me. You'll find they won't be saved. I'm talking. You ain't trying to be saved. Go and say, and go see how many. Pull up all your sermons on YouTube. Pull up yours on Facebook and see. You ain't gonna say nobody. They ain't gonna love you. Say you ain't got that dom on. You get that blood on. They hate Ms. Rain. Hate me. I'm just being honest. They hate. Listen, they hate blood. The books are all Mizraim despise it. I bathe myself in it. I want my mind washed in it. I know they hate it. It's written in their law they hate me without a cause. I don't know what the folks thinking. They ain't pay attention. Don't you know you got to have water in order for you to live? If he turned all that water to blood and Mizraim and wasn't drinking, what Yashua was doing? They already seen life is in the blood. Ain't that right? They already seen it. It's in the blood. Ain't that right? They hate it. They hate it. Listen to the book.
But rather reprove them.
See that? Uh-oh. You don't talk about that. He's like a blanking fool. You don't do that. They're cute. But they're cute as a knot on an elephant's ass. You don't see a cute knot on an elephant's ass. Man, please. Isn't that right? Look like hippo throw up. I'm sitting there trying to compliment, make her feel better about that stuff. We'll say, rather reprove him, you look sick. Yeah. Devil. Yeah. Told reprove him. Hey, why you don't know they coming in there and get him? Jesus loved Eddie emergency, love the cheer. You generation of Nakash. Who warned you to flee the wrath to come? Bring forth fruit, meet for repentance. He didn't want nobody thinking he was yoked up with him. Call them out. Then told them to get right. That's what he did, reproved them. That's y'all. You don't know what the Lord could be doing. The Lord of the flies. Lord of the rings working. Isn't that right? Man, they got more power than a Lord of Greece than that thing they call themselves worshiping. Isn't that right? Man, that thing, at least that thing will move all through your body. Isn't that right? Get you some of that good pork lard and cook with it. I guarantee you can feel it. He don't get nothing from these clown God, man. You know he ain't working, he ain't keeping them. What you trying to fool with him for? How many of y'all done came from, don't raise your hand because someone start, I don't get a no. How many of y'all done came from lying and drunkenness and smoking and homemonger and fornicating and adultery? I'm saying for a lot of I ain't want to raise, but I'm just saying a lot of don't raise because you don't go right back. It ain't going to be impossible to renew you again. That been up. If you don't came from all that and you came from it because it wasn't no good to you. So they out in it. What in the world? So what am I expecting to happen? Where's the good in it when we came from and these people back in it? If you came from it now. If you're still in it, you ought to be all right. Y'all be fine. Sinners encouraging sinners. Now, when you going to obey this? He just told you to have no fellowship with the works of darkness. The unfruitful. He told you they ain't bearing nothing. Unfruitful works of darkness. But he said, rather do what?
But rather reprove them.
You know what reprove? Light. Shine on them, nigga. Nigga, I'm finna shine on you, nigga. That's E-R, not no A. Hanging on my, he trying to keep it out. He chewing that gun, trying to lay his head back. That joker fall, he gonna take one of them cylinder blocks out back there. Might hit it too. That joker, cylinder block missing. Listen.
For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret.
Listen.
But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the hour.
Now he just told you to reprove, and what he just told you? What did he just tell you? Huh? Exposed. He just told you were light. He just told you he called them darkness, unfruitful works of darkness. And he told you to reprove them. Then he just told them what after he told them to reprove them?
For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the hour. Oh, we supposed to be here for. See, why the world ain't making no difference, no change? Because we studying trying to hug up and try to be four friends. We start trying to, we actually the worst, y'all ain't a benefit to people. A benefit is trying to show the folk what they wrong at. Let's see what 58 and 1. Who know what I want?
Tarlene. No, 58 and 1, yes, Yahoo. Them jokers got thrown so bad. Isaiah, they call him. Yasha, Yahoo. $58 and 1. Listen to the book.
Cry aloud.
Cry what now?
Aloud.
Do what?
Spare not.
Y'all hear what he just told him? Listen what he told him to do.
Lift up thy voice like a shofar.
And do what?
Shoot my arm their transgression.
You said be quiet and don't offend who now?
Cry aloud.
Do what?
Spare not. Lift up thy voice like a shofar.
What if it's somebody in my family?
Cry aloud. Spare not. Lift up thy voice like a shofar.
And do what?
Shew my arm their transgression.
And
the beth of Jacob their sins.
So what would that make him? Or. You see that? You ain't gonna believe what or do. It'll shine in darkness. When he was on the tube and it was dark, he was shining in darkness. That's what he was doing. He was making clear. That's what light does. Light make clear. If I cut the lights out, it wouldn't be clear exactly how to move or where to go. But once you're instructed, light gives you the sight to instruct you so you can see how to walk, so you can please Elohim. When the light off, you can't see how to walk. So you hear a voice crying out to trying to give us the instructions of what we need to do. That would be light. Teaching us how we ought to move. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So the purpose of us supposed to be that once we become illuminated with a mind, then we're supposed to demonstrate to people. We know how to show people kindness and do things, but it's certain things, when we look at people that heard and have done this, it's just certain things we shouldn't be comfortable with. Because that's what we do. We're inbred people to believe that they're okay because you're my friend. Will you be my friend? That check it dog stab your behind up. Last time somebody got check your friend, check a customer, start stabbing them up. Shut up, being stupid. Look, kill a dog and kill everybody. I ain't listening to this foolishness. Look, crazy dog around here drinking, calling women hoes and stuff. Why am I listening to a dog? Why am I waiting to burn it up? That wall in that little kid heart. Guarantee that kid's around. Look at that kid, find a kid, play that movie, see if he out there messed up somewhere. Look it up. Find a little kid and check it, find out what he's doing. Raise your hand. I know he on some kind of dope messed up. Look at him, we don't know it. What that, Curly McClurkin? What's that little boy? Is that Donnie McClurkin little boy? Played on Home Alone. That probably is. Then he told me his door was flapping open them different ways one time, Donnie McClurkin. One of them jokers told me their door was flapping. Their cheek was slapping on them. That's the sound that joker be applauding. Like, who is all that clapping that Donnie McClurkin standing like this? Ain't that right? Never would have ate it. Never would have ate it without you. Who? Gotta be a sap, be gay anyway. Ain't nothing but a sap be sitting around and got a man sitting out pronging him in the behind anyway. What you say, we fall down? You know that was a sister gonna talk about. We fall down, our lover get up. I told you, ain't nothing but a sinner. Why you want to fall down for it? Well, sister, always looking for a reason about to fall on top of. Stomp on that sister. Just sick. For to hate the works of darkness. I'm joking. You know, they can look right through that sister behind and see the godliness in it. He's looking through no sister behind. Isn't that right? Joker bent over man with pants on, you can see out his eyes. No good and well that joker gone. Isn't that right? I tell you the truth, he folk bad, all of them. They got a little sang in them, but you can't trust Yolanda Adams either. Trust that health either. They ain't probably been screwed more than a 2 liter at a family reunion. You know, right? It ain't worth a dime. Man, you take a 2 liter to a nigga family reunion. Every time, there's somebody gonna take my stuff on the road with him, man. I'll sue you, nigga. I'll sue that nigga. Oh, bad off I am, man. Ain't no standing out him. Come on, finish this up.
But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the oil.
Yeah.
For whatsoever it doth make manifest is oil.
See that? That's what we're supposed to be here for. That's why he told them to cry loud, spell 9. Lift up your voice like a shofar and show them their transgression. Son, you light in the midst of darkness. That's what we got to do. We got to be light in the midst of darkness. Don't worry about everybody that got on pen and all these women got it done, line up, whatever. You hold it what you got. Trying to get your scarf and kick it, lean over some. Yeah. Trying to push back folks see your hair, they'll think it's a style. So you do what the book tell you to do. So you want to hold your hair out like that, go ahead and hold it out. Ain't that right? I'm trying to tell the truth. Y'all, man, we got to stand them. I ain't going to put on no short pants and fit in with these niggas. Everybody at me. Yeah, what about we come on up, nigga gone and wear me to death out there? Nigga, you ain't got nothing. What you trying to show up, nigga? Nobody wants you but one. Nigga, get 100 whole industry. You can't have but one. Like one homer, you can't get but one. Now we know even one husband, one wife, one homer. That's all you get, nigga. And they do good to keep that one satisfied. I don't know, they can cut some pants and wear some and jack it up. Nigga, I jack your lives up. Yeah. Hey, being honest. My bad, show so long, I don't even think about that stuff. It's been too long now. I remember we went out to a celebrity basketball game. Went there just to hit more points than the nigga with shorts on. Then you hit more than one. Innocent ain't nothing single nigga out there hit more points than he did. They got on shorts and tank top, everything running wide slap 100 miles an hour. She ain't hitting no more points. A lot of stuff in your mind, you be thinking, man, that really helped me. A lot of stuff be in your mind. Cause society push you to do that. I'm telling you, a lot of stuff for the Greeks gave us a lot of that. Man, them first baby should be right here. Now they going back here. That's white folks want to see it. Niggas start realizing though, niggas start like, I need some room in here. I'm slanging it, pull down some. I mean, now draw it up. We trying to see. Right. Put your hand on that booty. Pat, who came with that? Man, good play. Man, I come, man, that's a good one, man. Yeah. Nah, man. But, man, you a ball. Nigga like, let me go. He got a nigga suspended. That nigga like, man, let me go, man. He suspended out. Man, you were playing. Boy, you were getting that thing, boy. Come. He like, nigga, see? That nigga get too cheap. He got you spinning you around there. You know what? Everybody want to get you in there. Hey, watch where everybody hand at. You know that joke be going, but let me go. One of them count like this. Like, hey, don't let him down. Don't be spinning. Go ahead. I don't know who come on there, pat on the booty. I don't even think. But what? Why are you really pat me on my booty? Right. My booty ain't shot nothing. Right. Man, you supposed to, man, give me some. Woo! No, turn around. I gotta. Boy, you were playing. He's like, what? And then the fact that you got the street, nigga walk down the street, you know, like, what's up, like, nigga, man, what's up, man? Man, like you doing that thing too. Like, you can't do it on the street, nigga, knock you out. Yeah, it'll hit the street. There's some gangs, no doubt. Some groups out here doing it. There's cat out here just tell man that some stuff just not necessary. It's not necessary. These folk, man, you be the player. These folk, you just trying to tell you can't play around out here. These folk, they trick you out here. Baseball uniform tight. You like, wait about nigga need to be loose. Right. Everybody want to tighten y'all up and grip y'all up. No nigga scoot down behind your behind to me. Like, what is you doing? You don't need better. Man, what? Like, man, move from back. I'll carry my own ball. Get from back here. Boom, boom. Get from back here. Too much going on. I mean, I got a question, man. Want to sit here squat on their knees for 9 innings. Man, go sit, get a chair. What man want to duck walk back here, man, for 9 innings? I'm like, man, listen, no, I'm good. I can play the whole. Boy, move. Other joker back here, he back here just looking like, man, I hope he stick his finger up there too. I'm going to call that thing. That's it, boy. There's too much going on behind niggas. That's why folks be missing. Why is these niggas back here? Football, why I can't just stay here and just throw the ball here? I got to get out here and do it. He got to get his hand right up on him. Put 1. Hold on now. All right. Put 2. Put 3. Hold. Come, hold. Yeah. 2, 9. 7. Hold. Come here, how many more seconds I got? Man, it's that uncomfortable. Why is your hands between my legs? Let me just hand you the ball and let's run. Is it necessary that I got to be looking down here and your hands is shot in my behind? Can anybody see your hands? Get back. Go back to the wall. Too many margins of error. Hey, at some point, man, I just want to stand here, boom, that could block. I don't have to be bent over like this. Too much going on. I messed the whole game up for him. Make the nigga play with suits on. Isn't that right? Come on, listen, finish this up.
Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest.
And do what?
And arise from the dead.
And what's going to happen?
And M.A.G.A shall give thee our.
Y'all hear what he going to do? He going to give you our order. See then that you do what?
See then that you walk circumspectly.
Not willing
as fools.
To take risk. So to tell me not as fool, what will a fool do? Take risk. I ain't going to do nothing. Can't live up that man with no woman up there. You can't do that. You going to do something. You taking risk. Now I get these dating folks here, I give y'all a certain time to be like, oh, y'all grown, you do what you want to do. But I'm trying to keep them taking risks because that book said not willing to take risks. Isn't that right? So you love somebody, you don't want to be around that fumbling around. You want to keep that little room, know how to do stuff now. Be sitting there trying to prove you can do something. That thing done, you been messed up. Yeah, right, man, that load go out quick too. You ain't been done, you but like Spider-Man. Hit you that thing so quick. Spider-Man. That'd be a last whale. Trying to tell you. But just hold on. Can't afford about that mess around. So throw that whale. It don't take Spider-Man long. He don't get that thing and pow! Shoot a light out of everything, be out of there. You just can't be playing around. I don't know what they got to do with that, but just can't be messing around. For what if we can we? There you go. Go ahead on E. Go ahead, cool. Go ahead, Adam. Go ahead. Man, I told you, just sit here and told them folks try to be circumspect. He said, all things I done told you, be circumspect. Now, well, he set up all the parameters. Don't touch it. Don't taste it. Because some folks say, I didn't eat none. I just tasted it. Always somebody trying to get excuses. He gave them every opportunity. Don't even put yourself in it. Be circumspect. He said, awake thou that sleepeth and arise from the dead, and the M.A.G.A
shall give thee light.
See when?
See then that you walk circumspectly.
Light, whatsoever make matter. So now we done came along, going back through whatsoever written 4 times, written 5 of learning. This is our or. Going back through this is our or now. Because now we're seeing where the defect's at. We're seeing how all these people got an allergic reaction. They got a breakout. Got it? From faltering, from doing the very things he told them not to do. See that you walk circumspect, not in food, but it's wise.
Redeeming the time.
Listen, redeeming is doing what? Getting back the value. Listen what happened.
Because the Yamim are Rasha.
See that? Because the times are Rasha. Listen what else.
Wherefore be ye not unwise.
So, but you said, wherefore being what now?
Be ye not unwise.
So let me say, so you say, be ye not unwise, but doing what?
But understanding what the will of the Adon is.
Do you remember what the problem was in the 3rd chapter of the book of Abarim 3 and 7? Who remember what that was? Pick me up right quick. 3 and 7 Abarim. He just told me to be not unwise. Abarim 3 and 7. Wherefore,
as the Ruach HaKodesh saith,
today,
if you will hear his voice,
hard not
your lob,
how?
as in the provocation,
Where?
in the yum of temptation in Bamidbar.
What happened?
When your Abba tempted me, proved me, and saw my works 40 years.
Wherefore?
I was grieved with that Tuladah.
Wherefore, what happened?
I was grieved with that Tuladah.
One more time. Wherefore, what was it again?
I was grieved with that Tuladah.
And what did you do?
And said,
What did you say?
they do always err.
He said they do what now?
Always err.
How many? When did they do this?
Always err
Why?
in their lob.
What happened?
And they have not known my ways.
He told you to be not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is, or what Yahuwah. See how I'm pointing in, or the Adon. He wants you to understand what it was. He's telling you what the problem was. They didn't understand. So you see I'm pointing out different things were put into play. See, once you find illness that comes up, first thing they'll try to do, well, they should try to do, unfortunately, they actually create the sickness. They already create the sickness. They already got a cure. They create the sickness and give it to you. That'll enough for you to die out. Then they'll come out and charge you extra and an extreme, outrageous number for a cure. That's how the white man does it. Well, he kind of got it from Mr. Yahuwah. He already knew what sin was going to produce, but he already had the cure. The only way to get people to actually want to get it, enough people had to die from it. Sound familiar? So what the white man do, if I get a disease to come out and only one person died from it, how many of y'all want to buy the antidote? How many of y'all interested in buying an antidote? One person died. How about if everybody over here died, and it's just those 4 people over there left? How many of y'all would be interested in buying the antidote? Why? That's what he got us to persuade us to buy this salvation. When he told you to buy the truth, yeah. See, enough people had to die from not having it. See, he just told you what happened. They do always err. My way they have not known. I done swore my rap, they're not getting into my rest. So now that's enough to persuade me to say, that's a lot of people going to hell. Sheol. Ben Haram. Gehenna. So that's enough. Seeing how many people died, restricted is the way, narrow is the gate that lead to Kai, and few that be that find it, but broad is the way that lead to destruction, and many that be that go in thereat. More people going to die and burn in Sheol than that's going to be saved. That's enough to make me buy the antidote. See what I'm saying? So you can see where it worked based off numbers. Based off averages, most people die from it. Sarah said that she had pneumonia before she recovered. Go back and look at how many people didn't recover from it. It's not a lot of people. You had it real painful, ain't it? How was your breathing? Really good? You could probably run about 2 miles, couldn't you? Like I was telling them, how they put you on oxygen, that's all you get. And it's enough to make people panic that you just die. That's how sin works. Once they get it, and you know what happened? It'll have you panicking, no doubt hot, cold, just had you. He talked about what sin, he said we're all manner of concupiscences. So when you get something like that, your body just jump into so many different molds. Your mind frame gets in so many different molds. That's what happened with sin. So we got a cure for it. He decided when the sickness come, he already foreseen, he knew that he was going to have a cure for it. Man didn't jump up on the scene and do nothing he didn't know. That's why he started trying to tell us, awake down there sleeping and arise from the dead, and the Messiah going to give you Kai, see then that you walk circumspect, not when to take risks. You died before from taking risks. Not as food. You was a fool before. But it's wise. You're going to redeem the time. You're going to make a better value out of it. He told you why And because the days were evil, the means are evil. Evil time means people doing things that are wrong. These people dying out here. And be not unwise. He wants you to understand what the will of Elohim is. How you going to do that? 644. See there? Y'all moving. Don't it make sense? You're Ukanon 644. Yeah, Ukanon 644. I try to get and let y'all go. I got it all ring. Ring. Listen to the book.
No Ish can come to me except the Abba, which have sent me, draw him.
And what you gonna do?
And I will raise him up at the last yom.
See what happened? Tell him what's written.
In the Nabiim.
Is what now?
Written in the Nabiim.
What's gonna happen?
And they shall be all taught of Elohim.
So how? Now he just told me to be not unwise, but understanding what the will of Elohim is. I'm gonna be able to do that on my own. Man, I'm finna stop being stupid and just understand what the will of Elohim is. I'm gonna have to be taught. Go back to the law. The law told me all his beni gonna be taught him. He said all your beni gonna be taught of me. You start looking at, I gotta keep him from error. He looked at see even his complaint. He's still giving you resolve. He's giving you to look at, so how do these people make, before I just looked at, man, these people, man, you never looked at a clear path of what can I do to avoid, you know, they say, man, we ain't gonna never be right. We always doing stuff wrong. That's why I'm telling you what was written the fourth time for our learning. I'm trying to keep you from making the same errors they did and keep you from getting yourself infected. Not being persuaded and moved by crowds of people. Even by self, ambitions. A lot of stuff will come in and challenge you to try to get you to move. A lot of stuff. Listen.
Every Ish, therefore, that hath heard and hath learned of the Abba.
What do they do?
Cometh unto me.
So when your Ukanon said on the next June, behold, the Lamb of Elohim which take away the sin of the Arise. This is he whom I said after me comes the Ish that preferred before me, because he was before me. And then he started telling me, he said, but I knew him not. But the same one that sent me to immerse with Ma'im said that who you see, the Ruach of sin and a bowl, that's him. And you couldn't pull nobody but Andrew, who go find his cuff, and then they went and got Philip, then Philip get Nathaniel. That's all you can get. But you know what happened? Every East, therefore they heard and learned. That's what they did. You'll come and you'll want to sin. That's the purpose of teaching. See, he looked at the more people taught, more people informed, more people to see you want to come see the cure. That's what he looked at. You just got to get enough people get infected. Once you get enough people infected, enough people injured by it, then you'll come and you'll try to want to see about the right way, how to get this thing right. People dying all around us. People, make no mistake, these people ain't got much longer. It just looked like, listen, whole world falling apart. Y'all keeping up what's going on with the SARS. The SARS came out there, they admitted the man did kill. Rogue agent killed him. One inside, my own men, a top man, the next man under the crown prince, he did it. He come in. They went found a tweet he had put out a year ago. You know what he said? I am a servant. I work for the king and the prince of Sod. I don't think, I just do what they tell me. Here's tweet. He said, I'm an employee. I do not think, I do what they tell me. And now he's gone on his own to capture a man and torture and kill a man who's been going off about the prince, who he's the next man under him. Top ruler under him as far as over intelligence and policing. Nobody's that stupid. Listen. This country's already pulling now. You know what they got pulling together right now? World Court. How many of y'all didn't know that? They're already pulling World Court together. They're looking at this stuff here can wind up going on World Court. You think the SARS finna let somebody come pull them out from over there and bring them for a World Court? Y'all know how bad these folks don't keep up. You've been to, I'm sure you know what's going on with Oprah and Kanye West. These are distractions, people. People that waste their time with these people and their intellects are dummies. You don't waste your time. These are distractions. They only let you see these people. Kanye West don't matter. No, he don't even matter on tissue. When he wipe, nothing comes on. Because it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. These people wasting your time. The Kardashians, T.I. All these people are distractions. These are not voices of peoples. These are idiots. They're just idiots, just killing time. They don't even matter. Their songs don't matter. They only matter to niggas with insignificant lives. They're not giving you no intelligence. They're not trying to move and motivate our people to establish a people. These people are clowns. You can go to the circle and see the same people. You'll get a better conversation out of a mind. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep moving. Hands up. Let's keep moving. You'll get more out of a mind you got these people. I don't waste my time with these people trying to think about what is Kanye thinking, what is T.I. thinking. These people are idiots. This man is married to a dragon hoe. Done slept with everybody. That girl I get a job at Servpro, she done sucked up so much mean. It's just ridiculous. You don't marry no trash like that. My wife on YouTube blowing a nigga up like a balloon. You not my wife. I don't need you. You are a good time girl. You don't marry nothing like that. But mama dead. He gonna use mama dead. Dad not in life. Make all these excuses. Son, you still got no flavor. It's just terrible. These people instant, and then these guys wear their shoes. They're so happy. They're proud. I just don't get my guys. What? This guy has no brain. The man's married to a complete slut. He could have married Stormy Daniels. That girl up blowing. She did her own hurricane. Listen, it's ridiculous. These guys gonna have to get, this is the standard. Nobody's holding this man to a standard. Tell son you are a disgrace to your race. Somebody should have took that cane and beat Jim Brown's behind. There ain't no fool like an old retarded fool. These people done sold us out. These people, I wouldn't wear this shoe. I couldn't see. Because to me, it's a sign of intent. Might say nothing. It's a lot of, I don't wear the fake one. I'm telling you why I tell you about a lot of this stuff y'all do. And I try to get this. And it's important of a man, teaching a man. A lot of stuff you do is image. Okay? I got to look at your intelligence level when I see you dress. It's a reflection of you now. It's just going to be a reflection of how you think. And you don't think about the type of people that you're radiating out to other people. You're just looking at a cost and it looks expensive, but you don't know that somebody like me with an intelligent level, I'm going to call you dumb and stupid and stupid and dumb. And dumb and stupid and dumb. And you're just dumb stupid. Don't make sense. This man just, listen, the man is an idiot. On every level, he's an idiot. There's not an intelligent sentence that ever come out of his mouth. He's just an idiot. And the fact that our people sit here and you let people do stuff like this, you disgrace you like a fool and kisses a white man's ass on national TV. I'm talking, oh, them excerpts. Ain't no excerpt you walk up there hugging that cracker. You can't see nothing in us, a black man. You can't find one of us that you can look at and say, man, you show me something to strive for. You got to hug one of the most wickedest crackers on the planet and tell him you love him and tell him what he is to you, and every design you look at is other dirty crackers. But then they put words in his mouth and cut it up in the excerpt. I know what that nigga said. This is another Bill Cosby waiting to fall. That hoe need to take him for every dime he got. That's this. It's just deplorable. My God, I'm trying to get my men. Why are we not thinking? Why are we not thinking? When Michael Jordan made a stupid come out, I heard he made a stupid come. What I told our kids to do? Don't wear. I said, listen, I'm not going to wear your stuff. You're going to insult me. You're not going to do that to me now. I'm not that type of nigga. You not finna insult me. I'm gonna wear your clothes. We're not gonna do that. You're not gonna say something I don't agree with, and I'm gonna still wear your stuff. I'm not gonna sponsor you. I'm not doing that. But my people, oh man, everybody's stupid, Lee. It's stupid for everywhere. That means we need to go butt naked. Always to the extreme of stupid. Always to the extreme of stupid. There you want, when you want to wear something or do something you ain't got no business, they're going to go to nothing. We can't wear nothing. Walmart, everything go to nigga, use your head. Don't let about that blatantness up and just this up here and disgrace you. You don't support. White people teach you. I say something white folk don't like. White folk don't watch it. White folk gonna cut out. White folk got the sponsors. They say you're not gonna insult them and have sponsors. Nigga gonna buy more. Yeah. They're gonna be collector item. Yeah. So are you, nigga. Yeah. Put you in the Smithsonian somewhere. Retarded cave thinking nigga. I've been trying to teach y'all. There's certain stuff you just can't let people do. You just can't let people listen. You gotta respect yourself. I don't agree with no black man saying nothing foul to me no more than I believe no cracker doing it. Well, I tell a cracker I don't want no nigga doing it either. That nigga gonna do it at the risk of his life. I tell a white man I want you to put your hands on my kill you. I mean that to a nigga too. A nigga, spit, wet back, slant-eyed, where you want to be. They even don't want to, yeah, this just the white man. That's the any man. I don't want to be bothered. That's what I mean. I said, what I said in the one, I said in all. Don't sit here and go on no black man. Don't call nigga gonna sit around. You eat all nigga. They love him. Love gay rappers, gay basketball players, gay football players. I'm just appalled. When I was growing up, you couldn't tell anybody you like no sissy. Nobody gonna let you ride in that car. Man, I know they're real good sissy. Skirt! Throw a nigga up on the expressway. Man, you can't be in here talking like that. But he good. That's questionable. What's good? Everything. Now you know you getting thrown on the expressway. It's just, we just live in horrible times. I guess it's just that we're in that desperate need of men. Setting the precedent for men. I got to teach these guys, a man don't do that. It's just such stuff you don't let a man do. You don't support it. You can hit 9,000 points a game. You are gay if you have a pocketbook. Yeah. We're not getting past that now. Right. That's a woman's bag. Right. But look at it. This is dangerous. Come looking at a man trying to portray behaviors of a woman. I don't want to mess up my eyes. It's just dangerous. See, and we push that back. If enough men cut him off and say they don't agree with it, you know what he'll say? Man, I'm going to start carrying that pocketbook, man. Sponsor, everything. Folks start, men ain't going on with, man, that's my dog. Nigga, you lower down a dog. We got kids that's looking up these people. Mothers are not telling their kids, baby, you can't watch that. He has a pocketbook. I don't want you in my pocketbook. You supposed to slap him. Boy, I'm just you. A boy bring the prayer to you, he'll grab it like this and bring it to you. He couldn't put that thing on and do like that. You slap that nigga when he bring that thing. Bro, what's wrong with you? You grab it by the straps and bring it. Yeah, that's right. Then put it on his shoulder, cute. Get the lipstick and put a little bit on his lip. Just play with him. It's bad. Listen, this is society we're in. If don't nobody say nothing about it, we ain't gonna do nothing about it. Go to church. Nobody can say nothing about it. Can't find a church. These folks not gonna tell you this is not no man. I'm a man. I know what a man does. No man gonna sit around and be paraded, be celebrating no homosexual. No, we can't do that. Listen, it's wrong. We know too much and it's wrong. We cannot help these people raise their best. Especially for our people. Who agree our people in the worst dire stress? We can afford a leader with a pocketbook, a man, with some gay tight pants on, and some woman's shoes on, and a woman's scarf tied around his neck. We can afford that. White people can afford that. Because they'll put one out there just so niggas can go follow it and train theirs better. We say here we put this guy arguing for success. Yeah. Who the best? I like Mercy. They can't argue with the deep one. He's the greatest. I love him. Like, nigga, put some bass in your voice. Right. He's a sissy. Nigga in falsetto. The man can sing a soprano. You can't do that. We hurting. I know it's funny. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? I'm watching my people dying. I'm watching my people getting wiped out. I'm watching my people on decline. We can't play games like that now. It ain't funny no more. What you call a black man with a purse and high heel shoes, we can't afford one. We can't afford it. We can't afford it. He gonna hurt us. All he gotta do, that one on that street that they gonna put on them, who ain't gonna probably do it in front of his kids, gonna do it on TV and enough of our kids and mess up our home. White folk pay him that kind of money because they're getting that kind of money because you want to see who gets $130, $150, $180 million. Your kids want to see who get that, and you're gonna mimic what you see him do. You're gonna mimic what them nigga can't shoot about. He broke. Blowing powder. Nigga, what? We ain't know you blow no powder. Just go, you stretch a little bit. All right. Throw the ball. That's it. Nigga ain't never roll no powder. Whoo. Got nigga around here, bro, can't even shoot. Nigga, what is all that blowing powder for? Put powder on you shooting pool. Hands, trying to make your hands on the pool stick slide. What nigga need powder for basketball? Then nigga putting powder puff. Nigga dog clap, jump, boom. Booty ball. Bah. What's all that? Too much time spent. Nigga just play ball. Mike ain't never did all that. Pop, pop. Finger lick it. Finger lick it. Man, she was about to go to the bench. These people hurting our homes. You gotta boycott these people. You gotta stand up for what's right. That book told you, reprove them. Nigga, proving they still the best. It's terrible. I'm just being honest. It's terrible. Some stuff y'all do, listen, it's just terrible. It's stuff, and men, we get that understanding, a lot of stuff. No, we can't do that no more. Let folk, man, let them have it. It's like, forget the American dream. Let them sinners have it. Y'all get that, man. Let them folk have it. We can't get involved in everything these people doing. We done got too much knowledge now. They still love these folks. Man, let them gay niggas go. I don't care who it is. That's ER. They didn't get no A. That's right. ER, error. Nigga error. They nigga error. Y'all hear me? Come on, finish us so I can go. You don't teach a man, he ain't gonna know how to be a man. Leave him to his own devices, he gonna make a lot of mistakes. Listen.
Every each, therefore, that hath heard and hath learned of the Abba,
coming where?
Unto me.
Remember that 7th chapter, all our heart, Dabarim, Deuteronomy. I'm trying to get y'all out of here. I hear y'all long enough tonight. Y'all have some women classes. This is what a woman do now. Black women getting like white women now. They don't want to cook, clean, hard to do nothing either. There's somebody else doing nothing, got lazy. Y'all got to know how to do this stuff. That book, we're therefore the young women married, guide the house. Give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. I'm trying to tell you, they'll do it. I told you what M.A.G.A, what he did when he battled with the devil, what he did. They disputed about the body of Mushan. He said he does not bring a real accusation. He joking him against you. Y'all give room. He supposed to run you down. Y'all give room to these devils. Don't give these devils no opportunity, no space in him. Y'all teach these women. These women, y'all so needful. Listen, y'all don't really, y'all golden. These hoes playing out here. I know y'all try to look. You got to compete to be no hoe. You compete to be the best woman you can be that he made. Ain't nothing gonna beat no Kodash woman. That nigga want a hoe, let him go out that hoe. That hoe will burn him out the wild. You get here, they be looking at them pit. They about like that friend I had found a picture on the street, rub niggas sitting around pit each other, and then one of them ain't gonna bust nothing. I ain't finna hit nothing, sitting around looking at all these pictures. Nigga, get y'all a real woman, quit looking at all these pictures.
That's right.
Ain't that right? She'll give you a picture, nigga. She'll give you the time they bring her to service.
Right.
Take her to church on Sunday, I'll show up. That's how I can see it. I don't want to come here, you know what I'm saying? I don't keep. Take her to church Sunday, I'm going to show up so I can see what they look like. I said, I don't believe in it, I want to see what you're real. They got 185 pictures of women I'm found out there. You see glamour shot all over. Magazine picture. Them picture tell them woman don't know them niggas. Them picture woman looking like, I don't know you. Somebody got every picture got a girl, she do like this and like this him. What that tell you? Oh, she was tripping. All them tripping, 180 women tripping. Listen to the book, y'all crazy. Listen to the book.
When Yahuwah thy Elohim shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it,
What happened?
and hath cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when Yahuwah thy Elohim shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them, and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor shew mercy unto them.
I wonder why. What happened?
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy bath thou shalt not give unto his ben.
Yeah.
Nor his bath shalt thou take unto thy ben.
Yeah.
For they will turn away thy ben from following me.
Oh, my God. My God. All them other people outnumber, greater numbers, bigger people, got more prestige than they got. They done told you, don't even hook yourself up with them. What you think the purple going to be going there tearing their stuff down? He told them to quit breaking down. They were supposed to reprove them. What you think they were going to do when they see us tear their stuff up? They know that junk don't mean nothing to me. It's wrong. Only way people going to know it's wrong because right going to be on the scene. You and me and us is Mr. and Mrs. Right. We Mr. and Mrs. Sadiq. That's the only way they going to know. We got to tell it to them. These folks ain't going to know nothing of their own. As soon as we come in, we tear it out. They've been building up this stuff. They've been doing it. Let me tell you something. A lot of these folks ain't something wrong with LeBron James and told them. They can't see. They blind. I mean, hey, look at that. I'm just letting you know, nigga be shooting ball. What did that nigga do? It's some more balls he be shooting around now. When balls get shot at him. Oh, come on, man. Y'all know what come with a pocketbook, man. Some tight pants, a woman's shoes, and a scarf. That ain't all you're doing now. It's more than just that. I mean, they came with that stuff talking about a transvestite and a sissy. They're just a man in cross-dress. You tell me a nigga go get a wig, lipstick, and a dress, panties, and a bra, and that's all he doing?
Right.
You could buy the drawer with the cucumber already glued in the back. Walk around their eye book. They're like, what wrong with that sissy? He happy. We can't play around with that stuff, man. That stuff crazy, man. They made a fool out of it. These brothers made a fool out of it. We done went around here, we trying to describe. They did. When they first came with transvestite, they said what a transvestite, they said be cross-dressers. They weren't gay. Mark Albert was a cross-dresser. Remember they said, that nigga no good ways to say. They're just now biting holes and stuff. Right. Chewing them holes up. Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer spirit in it. Yeah. Don't come out of politics, I put the white man right man, and now baby I didn't go chew a hole up. Yeah. Man, y'all better Brian Pan than she got because he's homosexual. Right. I'm trying to tell y'all women, y'all better watch these niggas, man. These folks, ER. It's error with them. These guys can't stay on no straight line. Listen, if you don't put down, if I don't keep a straight pad down these folks, can't do it. Let me tell you, pick my 17-1 right, can't shop for 10. I got to get out of here. I got here 17-1. Shoot, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. That's why I'm on the street told me rather reprove them. LeBron couldn't come in here and get no accolade from me. These niggas, Bron, my nigga, oh, please don't like you still the best. Nigga, you a homosexual? All right, nigga, who warned you to flee the wrath to come? Bring forth fruit and meat for repentance. Let me get that jersey, dog. Sign it for me. Take that junk, man. You won't even wipe yourself with it. Well, got a sissy cut around your rectum. Trying to tell you, for me, you can't play around this. It ain't bad. But see, that's how the world done got. Let me tell you why. Sissy, a man used to look at a sissy undesirable and just that. But see, never they got talented sissy. Sissy can sing now. At first now, way back, I call Sissy wasn't known for no singing. Sissy wasn't known for all that. That stuff they start integrating men that Sissy got talent. Now they all movie stars now. More you start, then you find he gay. Then you start saying, you know, I should be looking at those dude talented. He a sissy. See, they done persuaded him. They done got him, and you don't look at that. I'm not looking what the man do off screen. I'm just looking what he do on screen. That nigga gay on screen and off. You a sissy on and off screen. Get that out y'all mind by it. I'm just looking. These guys are homosexual. The book just told her rather reprove them. They're like, I'm the one wrong. And it's bad y'all hurt LeBron because y'all don't stand up against it. Y'all the one hurting. I help him if he see me. I said, son, you can't do that. Right. People watching you, son. Right. They don't see that. I try to reprove it. I'm supposed to be all over. I ain't got no business going to tell you, LeBron, you know I can get me one. You got an extra one I can carry with you? Nigga, please. I got that thing beat the hell out of him with it. Right. Oh, big old 6'6" nigga got no business walk around with no perk. You too big. Right. Get one of them little white boys, get one. Get one of them little Mexicans. Somebody other than us good. Y'all understand, listen. Every other race can afford it because they have other avenues of educating their people. You don't have it. What do we have to come and alter what LeBron done? What show? What black male model? What actor? What singer? What athlete stands up against it? We don't have nobody, Lee. We can't afford it. White people have Trump will come out and Trump will tell them he don't agree with certain stuff. They have the president of the United States letting white people know they don't. They got white people tell them about abortion. They got some people that come, so when they got white, they got somebody that can stand clear cut with some position that can tell them no. Niggas ain't got nobody. Who we got ready to come out about abortion? What is that? Woman or man? We ain't got nobody. These folk better this, these folk better recognize. Like you said, man, real eye recognize. I better quit being stupid. Ain't nobody tell our people nothing. They got to be coming on one own tell they got to get a woman. Sure, that's why you get a man. Now, since I say how long you can hold out, man, this ain't no game. Who can hold out the first? Man, no. I lost. I got to get me one. I lose. I'm going to get somebody. I ain't been playing around with that stuff. 17 and 1 shopping team. They call it judges. Listen to the book.
And there was a Ish of Har Ephraim, whose Shem was M.A.G.A.
What happened?
And he said unto his aim, the 1,100 shekels of silver that were taken from thee, about which thou cursedest, and spake of also in mine ears, behold, the silver is with me.
What else?
I took it. And his aim said, Baraka be thou of Yahuwah my Ben.
Y'all hear that? Y'all don't know how that went, did it? That went for us. Y'all hear what he did? Y'all already know about that. Don't worry about it. Only Mr. Yahuwah could set it up. Turn the curse into a Baraka. She had hold it. She had cursed it. What'd she do?
About which thou cursed and spakest of also in mine ears, behold.
So he knew about it. So like we knew about it. You know, the book told us too about not to touch his anointed. Neither do his nabi no harm. You do know we knew about it, right? We took it. We took it. And we delivered him over. That's what we did. Listen to the book.
The silver is with me.
Yeah.
I took it.
What happened?
And his aim said, Baraka be thou of Yahuwah my Ben.
Who else could set it up with Mr. Yahuwah for? Who else could turn that should have been a curse and turn it to us for a barak? You know what happened? When Shaul, you remember Shaul, he wound up getting himself in a precarious situation. The Malak Shaul. And he looked down, he was finna die. And he found a man coming by, and he asked him if he'd be so kind, he wanted to know if he would. Could you kill me? I definitely want nobody to see me like this. And he took it, he killed him. And then he rehearsed it back and told Dawood what he did. And you know Dawood wound up killing him. So out of his own mouth he had pronounced that. You do know why he did it, don't it? You're not supposed to touch his anointing. You're supposed to do his not be no harm. Well, his mother just cursed his silver. He said, the one you cursed that I heard you say it, I got it with me. And what did she say?
Baraka be thou of Yahuwah my Ben.
See that? That man made a barak for us. Tell me what has happened.
And when he had restored the 1,100 shekels of silver to his aim,
Tell what she said.
I had wholly dedicated the silver unto Yahuwah from my hand for my Ben to make a graven image and a molten image.
See that? He kept the son just for us. That was for us. He kept him just for us. He had wholly dedicated him for us. That man is Savior, Yasharal. Don't worry about it. Listen.
Now therefore I will restore it unto thee.
What happened?
Yet he restored the money unto his aim.
Yeah.
And his aim took 200 shekels of silver and gave them to the founder, who made thereof a graven image and a molten image, and they were in the Beth of M.A.G.A.
And what did M.A.G.A. have?
And the Ish M.A.G.A. had an Beth of gods, and made an ephod and teraphim, and consecrated one of his Beni, who became his Kohan.
Yeah.
In those Yamim there was no Malak in Yasharal.
And tell them what they did?
Every Ish did that which was right in his own eyes.
See that? That's how that worked. Make sense? 19. Yehukanan chapter 19. 19 and 9. Yehukanan, John they call him. So I get ready to get y'all out of him. Tell them what happened in those Yamim.
In those Yamim,
Tell them what happened.
there was no Malak in Yasharal.
So what happened?
Every Ish did that which was right in his own eyes.
Listen to it, 19 and 9. Listen to the book.
And went again into the judgment hall, and saith unto Yahusha, Whence art thou?
Yeah.
But Yahusha gave him no answer.
What happened?
Then saith Pilate unto him,
Yeah.
Speakest thou not unto me?
What happened?
Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee,
Yeah.
and have power to release thee?
What happened?
Yahusha answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me,
Yeah.
except it were given thee from above.
What happened?
Therefore he that delivered me unto thee hath the greater sin.
Listen.
And from thenceforth Pilate sought to release him.
Mm-hmm.
But the Yahudim cried out, saying, If thou let this Ish go,
What happened?
thou art not Caesar's friend.
What happened?
Whosoever maketh himself a Malak speaketh against Caesar.
Yeah.
When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he brought Yahusha forth and sat down in the judgment seat in a place that is called the pavement,
Yeah.
but in the Abari Gabata.
Yeah.
And it was the preparation of Pesach,
Mm-hmm.
and about the 6th hour. And he saith unto the Yahudim, Behold your Malak.
Yeah.
But they cried out, Away with him, away with him.
You say, what did he tell them?
And he saith unto the Yahudim, Behold your Malak.
And what happened?
But they cried out, Away with him, away with him.
Yeah.
Crucify him.
Yeah.
Pilate saith unto them, Shall I crucify your Malak?
Yeah.
The chief Kohanim answered, We have no Malak but Caesar.
Hold on for a minute. What happened at 17 and 4?
Yet he restored the money unto his aim, and his aim took 200 shekels of silver, and gave them to the founder, who made thereof a graven image and a molten image, and they were in the Beth of M.A.G.A.
And what did M.A.G.A. have?
and Beth of gods,
Which would have been a house of Elohim. Listen.
and made an ephod and teraphim, and consecrated one of his Beni, who became his Kohan.
See what he did? He consecrated one of his Kohanim, who became his Kohan. What happened?
In those Yamim,
You said what now?
in those Yamim,
What we translated in those days?
there was no Malak in Yasharal.
And what happened?
Every Ish did that which was right in his own eyes.
What you said in 1913? What, in 1913?
19:15.
What does it say?
But they cried out, away with him,
Yeah.
crucify him.
Why?
Pilate saith unto them, shall I crucify your Malak?
And what
The
happened?
chief Kohanim answered, we have no Malak but Caesar.
Now you see what happened? And you don't have an each stand in the gap like I do. What you think they'll do? They just told you why they did what they did. They ain't have nobody to lead them. Wasn't nobody standing there and put foot down and tell them what to do. You try to tell them what they were going to do when you leave man his own devices. I ain't going to listen, y'all ain't got to worry about it. I ain't going to let y'all make no will in him. I ain't going to let you make no will. I know what you'll do if you got after yourself. You'll do what's right in your own eyes. That's why I had to stand out of putting together. I know they don't like me talking about Lebron and Kanye and T.I. and Pissy Piss and Dookie Duke and Wiley Wiley. But you'll do it right in your own eyes. Y'all got a Malak in him. I'm standing gap for Mr. Malak till he get back here. We're not putting that stuff in him. I'm making men and women. Man, come he ain't looking for no sis and he come back here. No sissy lovers either. That's right. And if I tell you hair getting too high, cut it down. Right. I know you're going to think, get it drooping down here, and then you start throwing your little hip, that thing. Start slinging your head on law balance. God look trying to tell me it's a Bible bag. Thing about this long. Now, you need to write that thing in your heart quick. They got a Bible bag this big, and they got a strap on it. No Bible bag. A pocketbook. And you don't try to ease it out in here. I be watching. Isn't that right? Got an art carrying case. Nigga can't draw water. Can't draw a fly. Done got an art carrying case. Anything to strap some on their side. Won't do it in him. I ain't gonna let you make no will in him. That's good, I can't.